What's going on, everybody? We're back for some Rangers hockey. Rangers and Pittsburgh here in Pittsburgh. Rangers have had a pretty good record here at PPG Arena. They've won their last 5 here. Hopefully that continues here. Quick will be in the net. And Skinner will be in the net here for Pittsburgh. Freshly acquired from Edmonton with the goalie trade when it was Skinner for Jari. So we'll see if the Rangers can get something going. I don't remember what they lost 3 in a row now, 4. I don't even remember. I know they lost the last 2 to the Islanders. So looking for a win here. Only one more game left after this before the Olympic break. And that is Thursday. So let me just say hi. Before everyone asks, just me today. Aaron's taking a personal day. So I will be the only one doing the game here. Because I know I will have to answer that question probably 50 fucking times. So RJ, what's going on? Alley Cat, what's up? Nicole, what's going on? Johnny Lewis. Ben, what's going on? Baseball. Whitney. Goza, what's going on? Thank you guys for popping in. I'll try to read as much as the comments as I can while doing the game here. So please hit those likes. Thank you, RJ. Ali Gat said, don't trigger the fight or flight response of flightless birds. This is another game I'm not expecting Rangers to win this game. Nicole. Today, too, hope you two are well, wonderful, fabulous. As always, hope everyone else is well. Wonderful, too. Oh, Drew, you so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Nicole, what's going on? Baseball's turning already. So we'll just ignore him. Robert, what's going on? Says, hey, everyone, it took me a little while to find the game. Got it on ABC. Yeah, they're doing a doubleheader on ABC today, the Colorado game, and then the Ranger game, and I think there's a game after this. Might be a triple header. What's up, Goza? Rangers about to get killed against in baseball, probably. Whitney said, I bet on the Rangers on DraftKings, so that's $20. Sorry, Whitney. You come on, you know better than that. Hey, you never know. Maybe you'll win. Rangers have lost 5 of the last 6. Thanks, Bruins. Yeah, Bruins was the only win, the overtime win. And Goza said it's against Pittsburgh Penguins or Pittsburgh Penzers, as I call them, are going to win. We'll see. Well, who gets the first Hattie, Letang or Crosby? Well, that'd be crazy if it was Letang, considering he's on defense. But with this Ranger team, you never know. I think somebody just recently got a hat trick on defense for a team. I forgot who it was. You don't really see that often. Okay, so we are underway here. Rangers and Penguins. Alley Cat says, I've returned. Where's the queen of ranting Rangers? She is taking a personal day today, so you're all stuck with me for this stream. I know that's terrible, but that's how it's going to be. So Perot tries to go over the line here, and I'll try to read as many of the comments as I can. Obviously, I'm not going to be able to read them all. So if you really have something you want me to read, just read and post it. And hopefully I'm paying attention. Crosby tries to drop one back. It's broken up. Perot with it. Perot puts on the brakes towards the net. Skinner makes the stop. All right. Well, Rangers have a shot, and it didn't take them half a period. So that's nice. King, what's going on? Good afternoon. What up, Rangers Sam? Hope all is well. You, Aaron, and Andrew for the call of the game. Andrew, let's be funny today. I'll try, King. Frank, what's going on? If I said hi to Frank, sorry if I already said hi to you. Pensions are old people who have retired or still working past state retirement age. Oh, okay. Alex said, we all deserve a personal day. You look like you need a vacation from this team. I need a vacation from me, for myself, honestly. Tell Erin we said hi. Erin's in the other room, so she can hear everything I'm saying. So I'm sure she'll pop in and say hi or something at some point. Thank you guys for popping in. Thank you for hanging out. Face off here in the Pittsburgh end. Drop this puck. Drop this puck. Whitty said, I don't even want to think about retirement. Anyone born after 1980, they raised it to 67. 6'7". I wonder if that's why they raised it to 67, because that got very popular. And icing here on Pittsburgh. Alex said, I have to slave away. What's up, Alex? Said, I have to scream it out. Aaron, we all say hi. I have to slave until I'm 67. That's bullshit. Rangers here. Throw it towards net. Laba here. Rangers trying to make a play here. Rangers are offsides here. Oh, you guys are way ahead of me. Pittsburgh already scored. I'm only like 8. That's great, huh? I'll try to re-update the stream. Hold on a second here, because I'm pretty far behind here. Face off right outside the blue line. I'm at 1809 on my stream. Pittsburgh here knocks. I don't know who that was for the puck. Knocks him off. This must be it coming up right here. Morrow. He loses it. Did they? How far back am I? When did they score? I don't know. I must be real behind here because shots are 2-0 Rangers. Oh, they score on their first shot. The lob is there. Shot. Oh, yep, there it goes. Takeaway on the first shot. All right, I'm going to have to try and find a stream that's a little more up to date here. Mantha gets the goal, and it's 1-0 Pittsburgh. Yay. Sorry, guys. I'm way far behind on this. Yeah, oh, for fuck's sake, not again. It's a bad giveaway, and it's the Penguins' first shot on goal. And, of course, it goes in. No, this is frozen over here. What was I just on? Was that on Slapstream? Hold on a second, guys. Let's try this one. I might just be behind, so I'll have to just deal with it. $17:03 when you said you're at 8. Yeah, you guys are probably gonna be like a minute ahead of me. I'm just gonna have to use a stream that's behind because I can't find another stream of the game. Six 16:41 was the goal. I'm at 16:39. Okay, so but this keeps freezing here. So I'm at 16:35 right now. Oliver, what's going on, Oliver? If Pittsburgh loses, I'm going to be laughing so hard at Pittsburgh Steelers and Pittsburgh Penguins. Pittsburgh scores on one shot, one goal. That one goes wide. Robertson has it, D to D. Borgen with a shot. Stewart makes the stop on that one. This is the Rangers' 32nd game when they're trailing first. That's ridiculous. Frank said, "You new drug, one where the Rangers do win." Whitney said, "I believe that drug is heroin." Okay, 16:05 is where I'm at. I'm at 16:05 right now with the whistle blown. 30 seconds ahead of me. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. 30 Rangers shot there. Skinner makes the stop. Pittsburgh sends them all the way down for an icing. You know, it's so funny because the Rangers have 4 shots, no goals. Pittsburgh has 1 shot, 1 goal. Now, if the Rangers had 1 shot, they still probably wouldn't have a goal. Pittsburgh would have 4 shots and probably 2 goals. Yeah, do that Rangers math. Skinner 7-1-0 in his last 8 starts. Darnell, what's going on? He says, "What's up, Drew? He's still hanging in there, I see." It's tough with this team, man. It's tough. Actually, let me get a coke sip of beer. Fuck. Oh. Trocheck. A good pass, but Morrow couldn't handle it. Rangers get it in. Waterspoon moves it up here for Pittsburgh. Now they play it back. Team's making changes on the fly here. Cutting ends! Stopped there by Quick. Here's Malkin. He moves it over. Shot there into the glove of Quick. Yeah, I'm about 30 seconds behind, Allie. Defensive zone. What's up, Chris? Defensive zone play is horrendous. How did that not go in? I have no idea, baseball. A drink for me? I'm all ready for baseball. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So, Andrew, where's your better? Erin's just relaxing today, so I'll be doing the game today. She's just in the other room, so. Another shot here. Blocked. Quick is down. Oh, my goodness. That must be what you mean. How did that not go in right there? Quick somehow kept that puck out of the net. Shot there, blocked. Pittsburgh heating up right here, man. Miller. Gavrikov. And the Raiders are offsides. Yay. Allie said, "I don't plan on spoiling the future, but I will know when it's braced for impact." Thank you, Allie. The Avs game was atrocious. I watched the whole thing. Yeah, I had the tail end of it on. When it was 4-0, I knew it was over. This will be a 10-1 game. I really hope not. I really hope not. Penguins dump it in here, but it's an icing. 14:30 here on my clock. Three-time Stanley Cup champion. Quick, he must have decided he didn't want to win any more cups because he came to New York. So I guess he's ready to settle with 3 cups. Rangers here with it. Try to center one. Wouldn't go. Penguins flip it up. Borgen goes in to play it. Penguins can't. Rangers couldn't get it out. Shot here. Blocked another one. One-timer. Score. Oh, boy. Maybe I shouldn't have done this game. 2-0 Pittsburgh. Oh, boy. I know the joke saying I love watching the Rags tank, but I do generally feel bad for you guys, like friend level bad. I feel bad. Yeah, thank you, Allie. Thank you, Allie. Fourth line for the Birds able to score, and it's 2-0 Pittsburgh. Okay. Bring on the Jack Daniels, Whitney St. Andrews. If you want a bilge over there, cool, you get it. Aaron is smartest out of all you for taking a personal day. It's a penalty here on the ice. Well, I don't know who the penalty is on here. I'm going to try to not look at chat as much. I mean, I'll talk to you guys, but I don't want it. I know it's going to be spoiled, so I'll have a commercial break here, I think. Let me see if I can find another. There's got to be another stream that isn't as far back as this one. But thank you guys for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you guys being here for this train wreck. Their fourth line got both goals. Zachary, what's going on? Chad, what's going on? Yeah, I'm just relaxing today. Chad, so it's just me on the stream. I should hang like a banner behind me that says that. Ben said I'm a Penguins fan. You guys doing good, doing pretty good as well. Good start here for you guys. This is another typical day in Ranger Land over here for me. So really nothing shocking going on here. Again, coming into this game, I didn't think we were going to win this. So we'll see what happens. I mean, a lot of hockey to go here. I think Rangers are fourth in the league on road wins. Oh, yeah, I forgot the Stadium Series is tomorrow. Boston and Lightning. Oh, they have it up in a tent? That's crazy. Rangers power play here. I didn't even see the penalty, so either way, Rangers are looking to get something going here. Quick is going to slow this one down here. Gavrikov. Miller moves it over. Intercept. Oh, boy. Shorthanded chance for Pittsburgh coming in. Quick makes the stop. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Laffy here. Another loss here for the Rangers. Penguins. Chewing more time off the clock. Alley Cat, thank you so much. I don't know if I even know how to put this on. Oh, there we go. Wait, hold on a second. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Oh, Alley Cat, thank you. $2 from Alley Cat. Says Andrew gets all the candy money for himself. Thank you, Alley Cat. I appreciate it. Cheers. Thank you, Elika. I won't do the cactus thing because that's Aaron's thing, but thank you so much. I drink the beer. She does the cactus thing. Thank you so much, Ellie. Oh, my God. Rangers had a great chance right there on the back door. Well, Rangers get nothing. I don't even think they had a shot on goal during that power play. Pittsburgh's killed 27 of their last 28 penalties. Their penalty kill's been red hot lately. I don't know how many games that's over, but all sides here on Pittsburgh. What's up, Chris? I think I said, sorry if I said hi to you guys again. I said hi to you, or people I said hi to before. Outdoor hockey in Florida makes no sense. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I saw a video on YouTube that was like the decline of the NHL Winter Classic. So that's kind of crazy. 9-ball! What's going on, 9-ball? Figure out how to do this here. 9-ball, thank you so much, man. 20 from 9-ball Slim. Thank you, Slim. Thank you so much, man. He says, Andrew, what a bunch of emojis, hearts, your channel. Oh, I can't even read this. Channel is rough. Our New York Rangers, thank you for your loyalty. Yeah, man, it's been rough times over here in New York Ranger land. Shot there, stopped by Skinner. Thank you so much, though, for the super chat, man. I appreciate it. Cheers. Thank you, man. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I really thought this would be a turnaround season for the Rangers, but if anything, last year was so fucking bad after going to the Eastern Conference Finals. They regressed and didn't make the playoffs, and I was like, there's no way they're going to do that again. And especially having Miller for a full season after we got him back last year, but they've regressed even farther. And I saw an interesting video on YouTube, and it said the Rangers' downfall, it all started with the Keandre Miller trade. And it made me think for a minute, well, since we have traded Miller, we've gotten progressively shittier throughout this year and a half. Because then I started thinking about all the other trades we made. You know, Trouba, Kreider, Susi. You know, I know there's other things. We're giving away draft capital. Shot there, stopped by Quick. Quick has been busy here. Shots are 6-5, and it's in favor of the Rangers. But Quick has had some high danger chances. He's had to fight off. Shot there, short side. Stopped by Quick. And the Rangers flip it out. So that got me thinking about how terrible the Rangers actually have been since the Miller trade. Another shot there to flex out of play. Sorry, guys. Let me get back to the comments here. We have a commercial break. Yeah, outdoor hockey doesn't make any sense. Let's go Dodgers. Repeat. You want the three-peat, Oliver? That's greedy, man. Frank said, let's go Mets. It almost takes 10 hours. I saw it takes 10 hours. Why do they even have a tent up in Tampa? In case it rains? It's not cold over there. Not cold enough for a tent. And Slim, thank you again, man, for your generosity. Frank said, Honey Jack Daniels ain't bad. If it starts raining, that's what I thought. Nally said, I've been one up. No, Nally, we always appreciate every super chat, man. We really do. You all call the game. You should follow it with a tradition since follow it with a tradition since playing bad is basically that at this point. Oh, that's one tradition the Rangers haven't let go. We are doormats of the NHL, Slips. Yes, we are. Nope, it's a laughing stock. That too. Pretty much any bad word, that's what we are. Yeah, that was a nice stuff by Quick. Nivea, what's going on? He says, hey guys, let's go Rangers. Trying to. So Rock, what's going on? I don't know if you've been here before, Rock, but if not, welcome. Best scoreboard on YouTube, fucking awesome. I'm a Boston fan, but respect to you and the scoreboard. I gave you a like, a follow. Have a great weekend. Thank you, Rock. Thank you. Okay. Rangers front office in shambles. I agree. It's cold in Florida. It could snow there tomorrow in Tampa. Okay. Be 25 degrees tomorrow there, said Baseball said. I guess that's cold. That's pretty cold for Florida. Rangers can't force a turnover there on the Pittsburgh Penguins. Carlson. Back to the blue line. Shot here. I don't think it got to quick. It might have been blocked. Crosby here with it. Rangers send it down. This might be no icing here. Pittsburgh able to play. Both teams making changes. Thank you again, Slim Man. Thank you so much. Carlson, 1 assist away from 700 in his career. Carlson for the Penguins. Crystal Tang's not even playing. He has a fractured foot. Shot there, stopped by quick. He had to juggle it around a little bit. 7:54 left here in the first. So there is one more. They're doing a triple header on this channel. So there's one more game after this. Habs and Sabres. Snowing in South Carolina. I heard the local Piggly Wiggly was the Thunderdome? Dome? Piggly Wiggly. I'm not sure what that is. It's been a rough. I knew what you meant, Slim. Trust me. It's been a rough year for the Rangers, man. I knew what you meant. Yeah, it really has. Not in Naples until overnight, Sunday to Monday. 30s again. Oh, shit. I know it's cold for you, Robert. Slim said this room is brilliant. They get it from the rest of the context. This room here. So Rangers down 2-0 here. It's had maybe one really good chance. Other than that, it's been pretty simple start here for Skinner. Puck here in the corner. Rangers battling for it. It comes out. Radinsky there. Tries to get it on goal. Penguins will break out. Nope, they'll flip it to center. Skinner plays it out. Rangers intercept, though, down low. Zibanejad, center and try. Oh, what a stop by Skinner from Miller. It's a great pass by Zibanejad, but Skinner came out to challenge. Rangers right back in, drop pass. Perreault, he tries to drop it back. It's broken up. And Zibanejad, that's Perreault there able to play it. Miller trying to help out. Perreault spins, holding, looking. Zibanejad puts it around the boards. I do like this line of Zibanejad, Miller, and Perreault, only because Perreault's on it, and Perreault hasn't pissed me off enough as everyone else. So I do kind of like that line. They do have some chemistry. Yeah, what a save by Skinner. I agree right there. Robert said, Andrew, but it could possibly snow in Tampa. I wouldn't count flurries out when the sun goes down. In this day and age, I think it could probably snow anywhere at any given time, honestly, especially during the winter months. Because like 30 years ago, I don't think it would have ever snowed in Florida. Or gone below 30, honestly. .609 to go, face off here in the Pittsburgh end. Borgen. That one. I'm trying to tip it there. It looked like a pass. Lafayette on the boards. Rangers working it here. Lafayette just throws one. That one goes behind Skinner. Rangers spending some time finally in the Pittsburgh end. Cooley shot. See, Skinner's not that good. I always used to say that, even when he went to back-to-back Stanley Cups. Just the Edmonton defense made Skinner look a lot better than he is. So if the Rangers could just keep up the pressure, I think they could get a couple past Skinner. But Rangers do have that habit of making mediocre goalies look like fucking Patrick Waugh or Dominic Hasek. Carlson moves it over. Shot. Quick able to get the whistle. All right, Mantha has a goal, and I don't even remember this other guy's name. But I know they were both on the fourth line. No, Allie, the first period is not over yet. Actually, I'm going to pop out real quick, grab a drink. I will be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Okay, guys. Oh. All right. Sorry, guys. Yeah, Basel is not in charge right now. Basel will be the last person in charge when I'm out of the room. I put the cactus in charge before I put baseball in charge. All these fucking pop-ups up here. Oh, that one just goes wide. It's Skinner. Zibanejad was in front. Pittsburgh, Razzo drops it off. Crosby cuts in the middle, moves it over, shot. That one goes over the head quick, thank goodness. It was another one-timer coming at him hot. Back to the blue line. Perreault. Rangers going to have to make a change as soon as I get this puck out. I said this is when the Rangers score and when the comeback. And then Pittsburgh scores. Yeah, probably. That's normally how it plays out. Anytime the Rangers score, you're happy for like 30 seconds, and then the other team gets a rally going. Puck in the slot. Rangers pick it up. Another turnover here in the Pittsburgh end. Robertson takes a hit. Uh-oh. Crowd's upset about something, but there's no whistle. Rangers have the puck. Trocheck. Shot. I think that was stopped by Jari. It's Jari. Jari's not even on this team anymore. Skinner. I don't know why I said Jari. Used to be the goalie for this team. Trocheck. Shot there. Blocked. Pittsburgh the other way. Trying to cut in here behind the net. There's a penalty. It's going to be on the Rangers. Pittsburgh gets the extra attacker out. Kulak moves it over. Shot there. Saved by Quick. It's still loose. Now he gets the whistle. 2:20 to go. Shots are tied 9 apiece. Pittsburgh's up 2-0. And now the Penguins going into their first power play. So hooking on Morrow. I don't even know some of these Penguins. McGordy, I don't even know who that is. Yep, Pittsburgh power play. Sorry, I missed some of you guys. Really, that's funny, Andrew, because months ago I put you in charge of shit. I don't think so, buddy. Okay. Let's see if the Rangers kill this off here. Rangers win the draw. Rangers penalty kill 16th. Pretty down the middle here, this part of the season. Not great, but not terrible. That puck goes out of play. They're taking the tent off. Okay, face off just outside the Ranger blue line. Rangers win it. Skinner's going to slow this down. 30 off the Morrow penalty. Raquel comes in here. Schneider back to play it. Raquel has it. Malkin. Back to Raquel. He drops it off. Carlson at the blue line. Crosby. Crosby looking for a tip in front. Penguins still with it here. Carlson, blue line. Malkin passes across to Crosby. Schneider gets in front of that one, and I'm not sure where that puck is. It might be in Schneider's jersey. They blew the whistle. Somewhere in there, he's searching for it. He can't find it. Where did this go up? His back of his jersey? I don't even know. Okay, well. It's one way to get a whistle. Get a puck up your jersey. Carlson. Crosby holding. Crosby goes down low to Raquel. Malkin a shot. One-timer goes high. Mantha, Crosby shot. Quick makes the stop. I just have a feeling Crosby's going to score. He always seems to score on us, man, like, for some reason. Like, I don't care how old the guy is now. Big Foutier put a beating on Dave the Hammer. Probably beat down a lot of people. Bobby Clark never let go of his stick. I'll have to watch some of these old highlights, huh? Shea moves it over. Second unit out here for Pittsburgh. That shot blocked. This does feel like the never-ending period, I'm not going to lie. $15 to go in the period. Rangers kill it off. Quick will slow this one down. Rangers will try to get out of this period, only down by 2. And they will as we get the last seconds ticking down. End of 20. Pittsburgh 15-0-4 when leading after the first period. Yeah, as they're saying, yeah, very entertaining period. Yeah, if you're a fucking Pittsburgh fan, it was a very entertaining period. Nivea said, play like TG, 99. And Slim said, as a young boy, I knew hockey was great when my coach taught us to pull the sweater over an opponent to punch them. That's old school with the sweater over the head, yeah. I think that's a penalty now if you do something like I'm pretty sure that's a penalty if you pull the sweater over the head now. Baseball said Connor said this game is over. Well, Connor's a turd and he knows nothing except Fortnite. Frank said he'll score because we don't have the Trouba train. Crosby probably. They probably would score even with Crosby or Trouba out there. Jerry, I think I said hi to you, Jerry. He said, hard to watch this team. What's going on, Jerry? Yeah, it's very hard to watch this team. I would definitely rather watch this baseball. Definitely. And Robert said, to tell you the truth, Andrew, I've never seen Nick Foutier lose a fight. That's what I've heard. He was one tough SOB. And some guys don't lose fights. Like, I don't think I've ever seen Colton Orr lose a fight back when he was a Ranger. Maybe even Ryan Reeves. I don't know if I've ever seen him lose a fight. So some guys just don't lose fights. It's not even if they're, like, big. It's just that they're that tough and they know what they're doing. Oh, I gotta change this. Okay. So first intermission. Thank you guys again for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. Frank said Dave Tiger Williams pulled jerseys over players. Says I'm not even sure who that is. Dave Williams. I don't know if I've ever heard that one before. Slim said, "Oh my God, Frank. Yes, some dudes just love and know how to fight, and they're tough." Yep, I agree. Whitney said, "Time to put on the Love Is Blind, Germany." Yeah, it's probably more exciting than watching this. Are you excited for the Mets? I don't think it can get any worse than the Rangers. I'm excited. I will be excited very briefly for the Mets season, and I'm sure like a month in I'll be over it, knowing the Mets. Oh, he's a Golden Glove champ. Oh, for the Golden Glove champ. Robert said, Staten Island boy makes good and Huss dreams comes true to be New York Ranger. Okay. The veteran, wrong side of the fight here. You remember Dor? What's going on, Dor? Because I remember Nick in Calgary. Yeah, I never really. I think that was a little past shit. It was a little past my time, so. Hurricanes Rangers. Yep, that will be Thursday night's game. That'll probably be a loss. I think the Hurricanes are actually killing it as of late. To take a look at the standings, I mean, let's take a look actually. Let's see. Hurricanes. Are they still holding? They're still first in the Metro. They're on a 2-game winning streak. Penguins are on a 5-game winning streak, which I did not know coming into this game. We're on a 2-game. Yeah, the Islanders 2-game losing streak. Okay, who else is on a winning streak here? Maple Leafs have lost 6. Blue Jackets have won 4. That's all. To the West. Blackhawks have lost 5. And the Flames have lost 5. At least we're technically not the worst team in the league. The Canucks are worse than us, and the Flames are worse than us. And let's see. Nope, they're better than us. Yeah, so we are the 3rd worst team in the league. So I guess we're not last, if that means anything to anybody. So they got my ass kicked and handed to me. Kings Hurricanes 3 o'clock tomorrow. Is this some kind of Johnny Depp impersonator? This is not Johnny Depp. Somebody dressed up as Jack Sparrow. I don't know. Yep, the Canucks beat us to a pulp last game. Everyone beats us to a pulp this year. And when you said if you're not first, you're last. Ricky Bobby, man. Ricky Bobby. You ain't first, you're last. What is this? They have these guys dressed up as pirates? PK Subban? I can't tell if that's Mark Messier or not. Is that Mark Messier in that ridiculous getup? The mustache, the eye patch, the pirate patch, and eye patch. This is ridiculous. They're like going through rides and shit. I think that's Roenick, too. Jeremy Roenick, PK Subban, and Mark Messier who are on this ridiculous Pirates of the Caribbean ride. And Frank said, Whitney, if you don't try, you won't glide. Whatever that means. I agree. Basil said, yeah, they're on the Pirates of the Caribbean ride at the Magic Kingdom. I was there a decade ago, and that place hasn't changed. Wow. Yeah, Robert said, yeah, you got 2 minutes for hooking. Yeah, I know the ESPN announcers. I couldn't. I had a hard time making out if that was. Oh, that was messy. Yeah, okay. That's funny. That's funny. So if you're an announcer, you get to go to Disney World and do stupid little skits like that. Yes, you could absolutely receive a penalty for sweat, including reckless or dangerous actions over someone's head in hockey. Yeah, I figured that was a penalty. I remember hearing that. What he said, I wish I could afford Disney. Yeah, I've heard mixed things about Disney. I heard it's like kind of terrible, but it looks great on TV. But like the lines and the food and the people and all, it's like go to Times Square for New Year's. Like it looks great, but it's actually the most miserable thing I've heard. Ben said, I'm enjoying a cold one too. Murphy Stout. Nice, Ben. I think I've had Murphy's before. I've had that. Yeah, Mark, he's wearing a mustache, an eye patch, and a ridiculous hat and hook on his hand. Slim said, okay. Good positive attitude, Andrew. Thanks, Slim. Thank you. Basil said all the lines are fucking ridiculous. My dad will tell you all about that shit. I haven't been there in like 10 years. I've never been there. I don't even have any desire to go there, really. To be honest. Disney, I'm not a big roller coaster guy or rides or stuff like that. So that's not really my thing. If I could go there and have like the park to myself, that'd be different. Tokyo Disney looks amazing. I didn't even know that was a thing. But everything, there's probably just if there's one here. There's got to be one in Tokyo. So that part I believe. David, what's going on? He says Mike Sullivan might be the worst coach I've ever seen to start his career as a Ranger. That's a good point. To start, yeah. I mean, David Quinn was pretty bad too, but that was through like an abbreviated season and COVID was going on. But that was pretty bad too. At least the Rangers made the wild card in that situation. But yeah, this has been a rough start for Sullivan, who was supposed to be coming in here with like really high expectations and fallen well short of that. So it is what it is, man. What can we do? Fire him, get another coach. You've heard me talk about it. I don't want to go through this spiel, You can't solely blame Sullivan for everything. I already crashed out the other day about that. DJ, what's going on? You doing any Olympic hockey game? No, we're not doing any Olympic games. We're going to take a long break from this Ranger team during the Olympic break. So we'll be just chilling. We are going to probably maybe do some other streams, but it won't be any covering any hockey Olympics. When he said I heard Hershey Park is just sticky injustice. I don't never been to Hershey Park either. David said, I guess it'll be a while till they're good. What, like 2-3 years? Yeah, I mean, really anything can happen any year, but like, yeah, realistically, you're probably saying 2 or 3 years, honestly. Put Andrew as the coach. I don't even want to coach this team, man. I don't even want to watch this team, let alone coach this team. Great Adventure. I remember Great Adventure. Yeah. The circle of coaches. That's right. That's right. If only the players didn't give up. I vote Alien Isolation stream. Aaron and Andrew play until they win every death. They switch up. That's a long game. That would take us like forever to beat that game. It took me like on a first playthrough like 20 hours to beat that, and I haven't played it since, so I don't remember anything about it. Forever make that my off hockey vote. It'll be me beating Andrew's ass in NHL 26. That's never happened. Probably never will. Andrew be the coach so we can all get free tickets. You guys want to subject yourself to that? All right, free tickets for everybody. Come on down to Florida. You and Aaron deserve it. Yeah, it'd be nice. It'd be nice, man. Badminton coverage, Slim? You want to see some badminton? Yeah, we'll throw on ESPN 8 or whatever the fuck that is. ESPN Ocho. And we'll cover badminton and fucking rock skipping and first one to throw their fucking washing machine down a flight of stairs. I said a few days before they tore it down, I went to Great Adventure several times just to ride King Dakar. Now, is that or was that like the tallest roller coaster in the world at the time? I remember hearing that King Dakar. Yes, I do remember those days, mate. So Until Dawn, yep. Aaron played Until Dawn. That was fun. Basil said, "Yo, Andrew, I'm good at badminton. Don't even try me." I mean, can someone really be bad at badminton, man? Until Dawn is nightmare fuel. My up-and-coming game I'm waiting for right now is Resident Evil 9. Requiem. I'm probably getting that game on release day. So that should be fun. I'm a big fan of the Resident Evil series. I don't know if, I'm not a huge fan of the Ethan Winter story that they got going on here, but it's a Resident Evil game, so I'll probably play it, and it's a AAA game, so it should at least be decent. But I much prefer the old school Resident Evils, honestly. And when he said, "I don't have the immunity system for Florida right now, I get all the viruses." Oh, no. I see a lot of similarities between Chris Drury and Aaron Boone and Cashin. Anyone else feel that? What, that they don't know how to manage a club? A hockey team, a baseball team? Yeah, that's really the biggest similarity I see. The movie was great, by the way. The one I watched during the last... the Markiplier movie. Okay. Yeah, I was going to see it regardless if it was bad or good, because it's... Markiplier did it, so... we're going to watch it at some point. We just... I don't know if we brought this up, but we just watched the Chris Stuckman movie. I forgot what it was. Shelby Oaks, I think it was called. That was weird. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that one. Yeah, old school Minecraft. Old school Minecraft. Palisades Amusement Park back in the day. I didn't know they had an amusement. Was it in the mall? I think I remember there being like a Ferris wheel in the mall. Has anyone checked out the new Fear Factor yet? Did it start yet? No, Joe Rogan. Johnny Knoxville's the host. Yeah, Aaron told me about that. The new Fear Factor, I think. I'm on injury reserve on my badminton team. Slim. Oh, no, man. Would you pull a hammy? Tore an ACL? I said one of those watch ones. You either love it, really, or don't care for it. It's a slow burn, but I personally loved it. I can't spell, apparently. So, I was picking up what you were putting down. Yeah, we're definitely going to check that out. So, second period, moments away from starting. Probably already started for you guys. Well, Rangers really can't let in another goal here. This game is more cooked than it already is. I mean, it was probably cooked from puck drop. So, if there's any salvaging this game here, you have to be the one to get the next goal. No, there's no doubt about that. When he says, "Cal, you just graduated." Can't be misspelling words. You just graduated. You're already 2 minutes into the period. Oh, well, my puck is about to drop here, so I can try to refresh it. Hold on. Might have froze up a little bit during the intermission. Okay, yeah, I was 30 seconds behind here. Pittsburgh with it here at center. Rangers flip it in, but they got to make a change here. Rangers being outshot 11-8 here in the game. I think there was a 1 point in the Islander game. They didn't have a shot till after the halfway mark of the first period. So, again, you got to set the ball real low for the Rangers. So I guess that's a better thing going on here. Malkin here in the Rangers' end. Moves it over, try to go to the blue line. Rangers can't get it out. Drop pass. Kulak couldn't hold it, but Pittsburgh able to recover. Let's see the Rangers come out here, get one quick early here. Radish banks this one off the glass. Pittsburgh here, their own zone. Morrow moves this one up. Rangers send it in. Othman trying to put pressure on here. Morrow. Carrick throws this one wide. Fourth line out here for the Rangers. Nice play there. Somebody bodied a Penguin into the boards. Schneider back to play it. Diplomas for everyone. Yes, Lips, yes. Rangers in their own end. Carrick trying to play it. Rempe sends this one in. Rangers can establish no forecheck whatsoever. Jace, how about scoring and running the goalie? I think the Rangers... Okay. Raquel almost had a play there. I think the Rangers have chased like one goalie. There's a penalty here. I think it's going to be on the Rangers. Yeah, I think the Rangers have chased one goalie all season, as sad as that sounds. Not sure what happened here. Maybe it was a high stick. God, another turnover by Zibanejad. When he said, "We're all doctors of Rangers bullshit," we put in the time. Oh, for sure. More time than we want. Well, what's the call here, bud? What's going on? A major penalty they're looking at here, reviewing it. What are they? Oh, this. I don't know. Oh, I don't know how they're going to call this one. Just here for the vibes. Very nice. Still 30 seconds or so behind you are. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just going to have to be 30 seconds behind. They're reviewing this penalty here. If it's a major or not, it's... Can't tell who's in the box here. I think it's Robertson. But they're really taking a minute to look at this. Time for every Ranger to fight. Yeah, right. When's the last time the Rangers dropped the gloves by anybody? I don't even remember. I think it was Rempe I think it was Rempe and Reeves when like an actual legit fight. I don't see how this could possibly be a major on Robertson. You kind of saw him coming last minute. If anything, what's his name had forward momentum on Robertson. So I don't know how they could possibly call this a major on Robertson, but we'll see. We've seen crazier shit called. Okay. I still don't even see how it's interference. The dude ran into Robinson. He just got the worst of the hit. So it's going to be 2 minutes for 2-minute power play for Penguins. I mean, I guess it's better than 5, but I just don't see how that's an interference call on Robertson when the Pittsburgh player ran into him. So interesting there. Yeah, Jerry, should not have been a penalty at all. Pure bull. I'd like to call, honestly. I can't believe they were even thinking about calling that a major. So Pittsburgh goes back to the power play. Shot. That one wide of Quick on the one-timer. Pittsburgh's 0 for 1. They got 2 shots on goal. Manta moves this one over. Malkin is there, but Schneider. Rangers send it down. No, Nicole, I don't get misery really. I just maybe mad, not miserable. I mean, this is like the same old song and dance with this team. Maybe they can at least give us a goal, something to cheer about. Raquel dumps one in. Minute to go on the Robertson penalty. Rangers send it down. .45 to go. John Murphy, what's going on, John Murphy? Thank you so much, John Murphy. Hold on a second. Thank you, John Murphy. $2 from John Murphy says, have a fun weekend, everyone. God bless. Thank you so much, John Murphy. Appreciate you, man. Cheers. Cheers, man. Thank you so much. You have a great weekend, man. Hope everything's going well with you. Robertson out of the box here. Rangers kill it off. All right, so Rangers killed off 2 Pittsburgh power plays. We're all going to Jonestown up in this B. I don't know. I think Jonestown is gone, Whitney. Crosby point blank missed the net. Yeah, I saw that right there. Oh, he hit the iron, it looked like. He might have hit the crossbar if that's the shot you're talking about. They just replayed it. Last time they fought was 3 times with. I don't think we've played the Devils yet this season. Shot there through traffic. Quick makes the stop. I do predict Crosby to some point. I mean, I don't want him to have a goal in this game, but I do predict him getting one, honestly. You have those players that always seem to score against you. Crosby's one of them. Rangers battling in the corner here. Pittsburgh end. Morrow moves it over. Shot there, blocked. Nice hit there by Robertson. Rangers pick up the puck in their own end. Yes, thank you again, John Murphy. Yeah, we don't play the Devils till March, and I think we play you guys 4 times, 3 times, 4 or 3. I know, something like that. Oh, that's the shot that missed the net. Yeah, he straight up missed the net, but then that was somebody else who hit the crossbar. My bad. You're right. I was wrong. Going into a commercial break here. Yeah, he straight up missed that net. Fine with me. Rangers need all the help they can get. If they want to miss the net, then miss the net. I'm fine with that. Thank you guys again for hanging out. Appreciate you guys being here. Saturday afternoon, Saturday evening, kind of now. Sun's starting to go down. Rangers trying to snap a 2-game losing streak, but they trailed by 2. All right. Do we think they could do it? Probably not. So we're gonna go down with the ship, I guess. Yeah, I'm excited about the Devils-Rangers matchup. That should be, it's crazy they've gone this long without playing. I mean, to the end of the season, pretty much. Hard over the Devils. Frank said, do you mean the Rangers are actually going to play or roll over? Oh, I have no faith that the Rangers will win that series against New Jersey. I don't think we've won a series. Have we beaten any team twice? Like, by that I mean like a Western Conference team that came over, we beat them at our house and then beat them in their house. I don't think we've done that. I don't think we've beat any team twice in this year. I could be wrong about that, but I really feel like we haven't. Even teams like Vancouver, I think, beat us. Puck here behind Skinner, but the Birds pick it up. We'll try to dump it in. Borgen's going to have to go back and get it. Oh, boy. Bad interception there. Crosby plays it back. Pittsburgh here. Back to the blue line. Pittsburgh, just look at the cycle. I mean, we could never cycle the puck like this. That one goes on goal and Quick gets a whistle. We would never be able to cycle the puck like that. We'd come in, try to make a pass, lose it. Pittsburgh probably come down and score. Rob, what's going on? It's good evening, everyone. Anyone heard anything on the new Panarin trade or pretty much the same? Just pretty much the same. I don't think he's getting... If he's getting traded, it's going to be during the Olympic freeze, which is like coming up this week. But no, it's going to have to be right before that or right after that because the rosters will be frozen. But they're definitely cooking up something because he's not playing. So you're technically not allowed to move anyone during that 2-week break. So it's either going to happen right before or right after. I think they'll do it before so he can get acclimated to wherever he's going. So I'd say probably the next few days. And that's just my opinion. I have nothing to back that up with. Who's the 18-year-old on the Pens? I have no idea, baseball. No idea. Obviously, it's a rookie, but I don't even know his name. Is that dude, Ben Kindle? Is that who that is? Shot there, stopped by Quick. 12:20 to go here. Rangers send it down. Yeah, the Penguins are skating circles around us. Even on 5-on-5, they're making us look silly here. Shots are 15-9 in favor of Pittsburgh. Miller tries to backhand this one up. Shot there. I don't know if it ever got to Skinner. Malkin drops one off. Nobody there, though. Rangers can play it, but they give it right back. What do you say? This is what happens when you take Penguins off the endangered list. They form a hockey team and kick ass. Yeah, they won 2 cups. Remember, this is Sullivan's old team. He won 2 cups here with Pittsburgh. Malkin tried to make it. Here come the Rangers. Penguins up through center. They'll dump it into the Rangers' end. Morrow back. 11 to go here in the second. I mean, Pittsburgh's getting pretty old. I mean, they're still good. But like Malkin, Carlson, Letang, Crosby, these guys are getting, I mean, don't get me wrong, they still play way better than anybody on our fucking team does, but those guys are getting up there. Especially Letang, Malkin, and Crosby. God, Pittsburgh's been a shot there, blocked. They've been in the Rangers zone for almost 40 seconds. Now the Rangers finally get out. Stupid pass that was by the Rangers. Manson with a shot. That one's blocked. Morgan all over that one. Carrick tries to make a play. It was blocked. Rempe line out here. Rempe pursues this one in here behind Skinner. Hit there. Lazat puts it in deep. I mean, when the Rangers are somewhat defending competently right now, but when they get in the Pittsburgh end, they can't do anything. Oh, God. Shea, holding. Goes to the blue line. Shea again with it. Shea drops it off. Lazat now. I mean, they're just a puck control team, this Pittsburgh. I mean, they just control the puck in the Rangers' end. Shot here. Stopped by Quick. A penalty. Oh, my God, it's on the Rangers. It's going to be a high stick on Brodzinski. He does not like this call at all. Travis Berg, what's going on, Travis? A few more weeks and then it's Mets time. Yeah, Travis, I know, man. Baseball's right around the corner. At least spring training for sure. Panarin is going to bet that. Probably. Nick the Record Lover, what's going on? Hope all's well, man. Fucking ice is tilted in the Penguins' favor. Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. They're spending all sorts of time in our zone. They're still playing good because of smart trades and decent drafting. 2 things Drury sucks at. You're right, man. You're right. If you could continuously build a team around Crosby, Malkin, and Letang, you might as well do it, you know? I mean, they're that good that they could play until their late 30s, early 40s, and still be effective on the ice. Anybody in the Rangers gets over 25, and they're just dead to the world. High sticking on the Rangers. Yep. Gavin, what's going on? Doing good, Gavin. Hope all is well, man. Red Sox are going to the World Series, baby. I don't think so, this one. Rangers can't get out of their zone. No, they can't. They can't do any of that stuff. Thank you again, John Murphy, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is painful to watch. I mean, not that none of the other games are a joy to watch. All you can really do is just sip your beer and just wait for this fucking final second to run off. That's all you can do. Oh shit, close the chat box. All right, there we go. Kevin Weeks, first game I ever went to, I saw Kevin Weeks play for New Jersey and the Rangers beat him. So, Pittsburgh 0-2, and Rangers just playing with fire here. Shot there. That one deflects wide. Yeah, 0-2 on 3 shots. I didn't know Pittsburgh's power play was as good as it is. It's third in the NHL. Glove stop there by Quick. 142 on the Brodzinski penalty. I mean, let's be honest. I don't think Quick has really played that bad of a game here so far. It's just, the Rangers give him no support. No support whatsoever. Look at the shots. It's 18-9. And Crosby is just killing us on the faceoff dot. Rangers send it down. Hey, leads the league in faceoff. I think he's one guy's ahead of him, so he's top 5, if not top 3 faceoff winners. Faceoff wins in the league. Malkin with it. Manta. Carlson. Shot there. That was a hard drive by Carlson. Nowhere near the net. Crosby. Back to Malkin. Malkin and Crosby playing catch here. Rangers. Nice play by Cooley, but he couldn't make anything happen here. And Skinner's going to play it around. This is going to be an easy game for Skinner, man. You got nothing to worry about here. Malkin. Crosby now. Raquel with a shot. Shot it wide. Malkin. Carlson. Mantha. Down low to Crosby. Crosby below the circle. Shot by Mantha. Goes wide. Malkin has it at the blue line. Cross. Yeah, it's the first power play unit for the Penguins has been out here the whole time. Raquel. Carlson. Shot. Blocked, but he gets it back. Crosby down low. Centering try. What a stop by Quick. And they score. I mean, what a stop by Quick. What else can he fucking do there, man? I mean, he had never got a chance to get up and recover. He came out with an amazing save, challenged the shooter. Just fight. Just everyone fight. Fuck it. It's shooting practice for the Penguins. 3-0 Penguins. Damn, that was a save. Yeah, I want to see that right there. What a save there. But, man, I mean, where's the Rangers defense? You see Quick is vulnerable right here. And then somebody over here drifts away. Fucking Borgen is like in no man's land while Quick is out of the net. Drop the gloves. Save that pride. This team has no pride. They just got Vincent Lorario, 23-year-old defenseman. Who just got Vincent Lorario? Who's that? The Rangers? We're gonna ruin this. We're gonna ruin this kid's career at 23. It's like what the Mets do. Oh, Quick! What a save! What a score! Then a score. Yeah, bag time. No bag tonight. No bag today. Quick was stuck out in the net after that save. But he said, "I'm out. I'm done. Love y'all. Can't need a drink." All right, Whitney. If you're serious, man, we'll see you later. Didn't plan on getting drunk. Thanks, Rangers. Nick said, 40 years of watching this team, I never saw them give up like this. Frank T has like every mad face that you could have that's emoji. Yeah, Nick, it's tough, man. It's tough watching this fucking team. It really is. Rangers haven't had a shot on goal since the 3:07 mark in was that the last period? It didn't say what period. It said 3:07. We're not at 3:07 here in the second. So that means the Rangers haven't had a shot yet since 3 minutes left in the first. They've almost got shotless this entire period. Is that no? Because they had 8 at one point. They have 9 now. Or I don't even remember. I'm sure RJ will give us some feedback here briefly. Have the Rangers had a shot in this period yet? I feel like they've had to have at least one. Morrow shot. That one stopped there. Skinner goes down, and that's probably the most challenging shot that Skinner's faced all game. A shot from the blue line. Oh, they're going over the fucking letter that Chris Drury sent out. New era of Rangers hockey. What a bunch of bullshit this letter was, man. This letter is like a backhanded slap in the face of the fans. It's ridiculous. No, that's true, Andrew. Is that really true? They have not had a shot until that crazy Skinner save? Wow. So they have one shot this period with 6:03 to go. They almost went 20 minutes without a shot on goal if you count the 3 from... They're about 3 minutes shy from going 20 minutes without a shot on goal. That's the first shot. Okay. That's pathetic. That's fucking pathetic. I don't have to open this 4 Loco. I wanted to save the 4 Loco for after the stream, but I might have to open it in the next period. So now when I watch a Ranger game, I'm having a 4 Loco on standby. Rangers send this one in. No icing here. Goes to the side of Skinner. 3. Oh, I didn't even put the score up. 3-0. That's how disengaged I am from this fucking game. Now my stream's freezing. I don't really care. Robert said we suck. Yes, we do. Retooling. It's such like a politician word. We're retooling. The Rangers with the defense, impossible. Jury's letter is literally Bruslat saying that the Red Sox are going to be more aggressive in the offseason. A lie. Something happened. I didn't see the crowds booing or something. Oh shit! I didn't realize the scoreboard. Neither doesn't matter. This game's over. I mean, look at Quick. I mean, he's completely out. I mean, it's not his fault. He had to come out to challenge that play. But like, that's why you have a defense there to tie up sticks and legs and bodies. I mean, there's no way Quick was getting back. I mean, not even a goalie who was like 20 would be able to get back for that play, man. Especially with Manta in front. He's a big kid. Shots. Thank you, RJ. Rangers 1, Pittsburgh 9 in this period of the total of 2010. Amazing. Amazing. At least they don't play again until Thursday, and then they won't play for 2 weeks. So that's something to look forward to. Something to look forward to is not looking forward to Ranger hockey, if that makes any sense. Bruins are second best in the league in 2026 so far. Holy shit, wow. And we're playing the Lightning. That's going to be a game. Well, yeah, it's an outdoor game, so it should be a good game. Maybe I'll throw that game on tomorrow so I can watch 2 competent hockey teams try to play a game. Because that should be a pretty entertaining game. There's no football on tomorrow. Are they doing the Pro Bowl? Do they still do the Pro Bowl? Is that on tomorrow? Or do they not do the Pro Bowl anymore? Or is that next? No, that's not next week. Super Bowl's next week. Do they not do the Pro Bowl? I mean, I know nobody gives a fuck about the Pro Bowl, but you just watch guys who are rich get richer and get new cars and shit. Yeah, I said that based on. I mean, the Bruins are competent. I mean, they are where they are for a reason. I still love when the Rangers beat them, and I'll still make fun of them for the rest of my life. But should be a good game at least. 4:30 to go here in the second. This one deflects out of play here. Why do they keep talking about this fucking Ranger letter? It's been like 10 minutes, man. Just get over it. Like, the team sucks. Like, you don't have to remind us how sucky our team is. Oh, that guy looks sad. Oh, man, that old man looks sad in his Ranger jersey. Did anyone see that? Anyone see how sad that guy looks? It's probably like, I fought in Vietnam and this is what I have to deal with, this fucking bullshit. Pro Bowl's ass nowadays. I haven't seen one advertisement for the Pro Bowl at all. I was even curious if they even still did it. I know you don't have anybody from the Super Bowl playing because obviously they're playing the Super Bowl the week after. But icing here on the Rangers. God, I just want to strangle myself right now. February 3rd is the Pro Bowl game. Okay. So that old guy, you said I'm older than him based off? You're banned. You're banned. Maybe if I close this blind a little bit, the Rangers will start with it. All right. Now everything should be good. Close the blind, and now Rangers are going to get back to business here. Paul, what's going on? Rangers are getting roughed up. Roughed up, man? You're putting it nicely, bro. They're getting it straight up embarrassed again here. Like, any team that's ever lost to us should be embarrassed. Like, the Rangers should have gone 0-82. Maybe some overtime points, maybe. Oh, boy, it's a 2-on-1 shot. That one hits the post and goes out of play here for the Birds. Brutal. Dorset Hay from the Great White North. ESPN took the shot away from the Rangers, so they're back to 9. Does it really matter if they took the shot away? They could take all 9 shots away from the Rangers. This game would not be any different. Obviously, with a 3-0 fucking score. So the Rangers have no... I mean, clearly that was a shot on goal, though. So Rangers are back to no shots here in the second period. So they've gone over 20 minutes without a shot. But I'm pretty sure that one was a shot on goal. But that's what they've changed it by taking away that shot here. Okay, we might see a fight here. Oh, wow, Carrick's fighting. No, they're not letting him fight. Why are they not letting him fight? I think because Carrick's helmet popped off. Is that why they're not letting him fight? I think because Carrick's helmet came off. I think that's why, because Carrick's helmet came off. They didn't want him. They didn't want him to fight. Shit, my laptop's about to. Okay. Oh, Manta's gloves never came off? Is that what it was? Well, they're both going in the box here for It's going to be 4-on-4. Well, see, the Rangers tried to fight, but ref said no. Paul's in Patriot Nation. Simon, what's going on, Simon? He says, boo. Penalty, New York Rangers tripping. Penguins 2 for slashing. 4-on-4 action here for... They're still chirping each other in the penalty box. Mantha's laughing. Mantha has 2 goals in this game, so he's like, yeah, whatever, bud. Fucking down 3-0. I don't know why the faceoff's in the Rangers end on that Quetzal Miners, but Rangers win the draw. 0 shots since 3:07 in the first period for the Rangers. I don't think I've ever seen something like that before. Are you kidding me? 3:07 since the first period. There's 2:25 to go in this period. Schneider ices it like a bozo. Roger, what's going on, man? No, it wasn't a too many, man. Thank goodness. Not that would, like I said, not that would even matter. 131 on the 4-on-4. Miller. Crosby tries the center one. Rangers pick it up. Laffy puts on the brakes, waits for a change, get some fresh bodies out here. Maybe somebody you could take a shot. There's a whistle. Oh, my. It is a too many, man. I forgot you guys are ahead of me. It's raining, man. This is gonna be on. It's gonna be on Pittsburgh. Wow. Wow, too many men on Pittsburgh here. Rangers don't have a shot on net in this period here. It's 4-on-3, a rare 4-on-3. Rangers win it. Laffy. Zibanejad. Miller. Laffy, shot. Scores. Laffy. It's that Laffy Toffee. It's that Laffy Toffee. Wow, Rangers get on the board. Can you fucking believe that? Wow. Wow, they actually scored. Now it's a shot and a goal. It's right on 8, Aaron. Alive. 8 are alive. I'm back. Got a drink. 3-1. Yeah, can you believe it? Oh, shit. Fuck. So 41 seconds on the 4-on-4. I can't believe the Rangers fucking scored a power play goal. That's the only way the Rangers can score. They have to have 3 players on the ice. The opposing team has to have 3 players on the ice. And that's still questionable if they could score. Sad stuff over here. So Rangers score on their first shot of the period. As far as their scoring this game. 25 on the 4-on-4. Pittsburgh tries to break in. It was like 1-on-3 right there. Rangers take it back. Borgen. A minute to go in the second. Borgen. Miller. I think. Oh no! Trying to cut in here towards the net. Wouldn't go. Penguins. This one behind quick. Manta. Carlson with it. Goes to the blue line. Shot. That one stopped by quick. 20 seconds to go. Zibanejad. Laffy. Laffy takes a shot there. Stopped by Skinner. Are you fucking kidding me? I think the Rangers are going to be on the... Yep, Pittsburgh's going to be on the power play to start the third. What a typical Ranger thing to do. Hey, when he said, don't celebrate him, Andrew. It's the least they can do. I got to celebrate something over here. I could celebrate me drinking a beer. If you're a Leicester fan, have treats. Can have treats. What's going down to town? At least he scored. No shutout. Yeah, exactly, Robert. When you said booze, lots of booze. Baseball's laughing. And you didn't invite me. End of the second. Will Cooley takes a penalty. I'm sorry, Nick. I didn't know you traveling in the snow. That's very nice. They start third man down. No shutouts at Frank. Oh, God, yeah. Thank you guys again for hanging out, man. At least the Rangers scored a fucking goal because I was really starting to think that wasn't going to happen. Maybe they can have an amazing third period to tie this up. As crazy, as funny as that sounds, at least they got a goal, you know? At least they got a goal. Like I said, you got to keep the bar low for this Ranger team. You got to keep it real low. You can't say something like, oh, they're going to come back and win it. Or they still got a chance. Maybe they can get another one. Maybe. I'm not going to lie, Skinner, hasn't had to work too hard in this game, to be honest. I mean, he's had it fairly easy from a Pittsburgh standpoint, didn't have to do too much, really. Yeah, shots 21 Pittsburgh, 11 for the Rangers. So pretty terrible. Pretty terrible. Or some would say exactly where the Rangers should be. Which I agree. I mean, again, I didn't have them pegged to win this game. All right, let's see if I can get a different app, because that one is like way far behind. You guys are like a minute ahead of me. I could watch it on my phone, but I really hate doing that. Or said we know they are. Exactly. We know what we're getting with this team at this point. I mean, come on. Especially if you watch the Rangers normally, you already know what you're walking into with some of these games. You always could get the trap game where the Rangers do steal one, like we did against Boston. But like, how often does that happen with this team? It practically never. But it does happen. Get to the top three for the lotto ball. I mean, last time we did that, we got Laffy. Look how well that worked out for us. Hurricanes 1, Capitals 0, Jets 0, Panthers 1, Sharks 2, Flames 2, I know there's a lot of games on today. Probably all going to be a lot more entertaining than this one. The only game I saw earlier was the Avs game where they absolutely destroyed the Wings. And Wings have that outdoor game tomorrow against Boston. So there might be some revenge there for the Wings. Van Calgary and Winnipeg, and yeah, that Laffy is a real tit twist. I was really excited when we got him too because I had seen his prior stuff, and I was like, "Wow, this kid's got real good hands." And you see glimpses of it in the NHL, but just I don't know if he could play to the caliber of the NHL level where like defensemen shut that shit down. Like you're not going to be freewheeling and dealing on guys in the NHL. Like maybe every once in a while you can get away with that shit, but he has to be able to adjust his game, and he has failed to do that. I don't have it on me, so I'm trying to find a different stream. I'm just going to go back to that one. There's only one period left. Fuck it. Just get through this last period here. Okay, let's see. What do we got? What are these bozos doing? Dressed up as pirates. Okay. This laptop is cooked, man. Nothing wants to load up on it. There we go. What the hell? Sorry, guys. Just give me a second. Okay. Nope. I sent him to Adam Oates School for hockey. Oh, for Laffy, for learning how to play hockey. I'd send him fucking anywhere, man. I'd like to send him to the fucking moon, to be honest. Never look at him again. Alright, I'm gonna have to go to my phone because I can't get anything to work all of a sudden. Summer of heads up training. Well, these guys should be training in the off. I mean, I believe that most of them are training in the off season. I really do. I don't think they're just sitting around, but it's just not working. It's just not working. Like he's one of the guys that gotta go. We just signed him to 7 years, I believe. So somebody will probably pick up his contract. I'm not sure who. But then again, you look at the Rangers and be like, do you want to pick up that contract? Like Panarin makes sense because he's got some stuff left in the tank. Laffy, way younger than Panarin. When you look at him, it's like he's just not fitting in right. And again, you can't really blame Sullivan because he's gone through multiple coaches. So it's like, what do you do with him? That's one of the reasons we got rid of Kakko, who was a second-round pick. You know, I don't even remember what we got for Kakko. Does anybody remember what we got when we traded Kakko to the Kraken? I really don't remember. Forty PD in Vancouver, similar, but seems to be coming around. Well, at least he's coming around. 11.4 million head scratcher. Yeah, 7 years also. Okay. Victor Hedman might come back for that Tampa game tomorrow. Would be bad for you, baseball. Victor Hedman's powerhouse on the blue line. Oh, that's who that is. I was wondering who this guy was. Rangers claim Lorario offer waivers from San Jose. He's a young D-man. Okay. I saw Nick the Record Lover said something about that, but I wasn't sure if it was he just said the kid's name. I didn't know if it was in context to us or not. I guess that's good. Get some young guys in here. That's supposed to be the plan going forward is bring in the youth, right? Get rid of the old guys and bring in the youth. All right, guys, I'm going to grab a drink. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. Thank you guys again for being here. Thank you for hanging out. Appreciate you being here. I'll be right back. All right. So let's see who this kid is over here. Has he played any games? Or is he just like fresh? Vincent Lurie off waivers to fill expected blue line needs. So they must be trading a defenseman, I'm guessing. There's an article here. Let's take a look at it. 30 career NHL games he's played, so that answers that question. Right-handed blue liner. It's all right because we got rid of Soucy as a left-hander. Oh, it doesn't really say much. That's all it really says. That he's had 30 games and he's right-handed. That's all it says. So not much there. Well, I'm just looking at the Discord now. I guess Laba got hurt. I had no idea. Sorry, you might have said it in the chat, but I might not have seen it. So I guess Laba's out for right now, which is fucking great. He's one of the guys that I actually like on this team, Noah Laba. I wouldn't mind keeping him around. What am I doing? Oh, I'm pulling this up on here. Okay. Defenseman Chris Letang would be out for about 4 weeks. Yeah, it's all he has a fractured ankle. That's brutal for Pittsburgh. I mean, I know he's older, but he's been a part of that defensive core since I've been watching. So he's been around as long as like Crosby and Malkin almost. Maybe not as long, but he's definitely a core guy over there. Sorry, I'm just trying to get the game on my phone here. Sorry, guys. The site always seems to fuck around on me in the third period. There we go. Three-point game for McKinnon earlier today. 15th time he's done that. Most in NHL. Why can't the Rangers get a Dave? Why can't we get a Nathan McKinnon? Why can't we get a player like him? When's the last time we had like a crazy player like that? You know, Messier. Yep, one more period to go. Thank goodness. Appreciate you guys being here, though. Whether you're here to watch the Rangers suffer, me suffer, or rooting for the Penguins, still appreciate you being here. No, sure, Rob. As soon as I said that, I realized what a stupid question that was that I said. Because that would mean that we have people who know what they're doing, which we do not. Yeah, that's been made very clear over the years that this Ranger front office is like every other New York front office where they just don't give a fuck. So, but I could go on for hours complaining about that. That's not going to change anything. That won't change a thing. Rooting for a meteor on the Rangers, maybe a meteor to hit the Rangers right through the fucking dressing room. Ross, I've been a Rangers fan since '83. I've been through the dark ages, LOL, and this just seems like that. Sad to say. I hear you, Rob, man. I haven't been watching it that long, but I started watching in like 06, 07, so you definitely got some seasons on me. But I know it started getting better. Then it got worse, and then they kind of just hung around in like mediocrity, where they were like making the playoffs, but they were like getting eliminated in the first or second round. Up until 14, when we had that Stanley Cup push, and then Eastern Conference Final after that. And then every year after that, it dropped by a playoff bracket until we had to do a rebuild, and we got better. And then the conference finals 2 years ago, and now it's just. But I've never seen it drop off so hard like it has now. Like normally, you either are as good, trying to get better, but now with the Rangers, they just regress, man. They just regress. So. No, I've heard some of the other guys talk about way darker ages for the Rangers. I think in like the 80s and the 70s was like really bad. No, 2000 making it to the Stanley Cup and losing is not the dark ages. 90s were bad, really bad. Even though they won the Cup in '94, I heard later 90s were bad. But you can't say it's a bad season if you make your second best in the NHL, 2014. So it's a heartbreak to lose that, but it's bad that they've never been back since then. So it's been well over 10 years. So that's pretty bad. All-star teams that couldn't do shit. Yep. Sal, what's going on, Sal? Says Dolan, wake up, get your private jet and fly to Tampa and bring back Messier and hire him as the president of New York Rangers. Bring back respect and accountability to the organization. Well, there were rumors going around at one point. I don't know how much truth there were to the rumors that he was maybe going to coach the team. But, like, you have to think from his point of view, why would he want to do that? Like, unless they paid him a shit ton of money, he's fine just doing 15, 20-minute, analysis between periods. He's already proved himself as one of the greatest hockey players to ever strap on the skates. Why would he want to coach the New York Rangers? So if he did, that'd be great. But then everyone would just be shitting all over him if the Rangers didn't do good. Third period underway. I didn't even put up the third period sticker. Not that it matters. But I just can't see Messier wanting to do something like that. I just feel like he has better things to do with his time. And the older you get, the less headaches you want. Taking on this franchise will just fucking feel like driving nails through your head. So I don't see him wanting to do that. You want a cup here? That's all we ask. We're very appreciative of that. And carry on, Carry on. Jerry said this is brutal. Oh, I forgot Pittsburgh was on the power play. 122 on the man advantage. Carlson with it here. About a minute gone by here in the period. Shot there. That one goes wide of Quick. Carlson shot. That one, traffic in front. They score. Oh. 4-1. Good old times over here. Thank you for that penalty, Cooley. Very much appreciated. Yeah, the most heartbreaking one. I'm not sure what happened here. Quick. No, nobody's playing defense on this game. It's just going to be an easy win here for Skinner and Pittsburgh. A little cross pass there. Raquel. I did predict Crosby to score a goal. He got an assist, at least. So that's something. 10th goal of the season for Raquel. Pittsburgh with it here. Cutting towards the net. Shot, and it goes in. Wow. The fourth line has 3 goals in this game for Pittsburgh. Pretty cool. 5-1 Pittsburgh. Sal said this is embarrassing. This is not even competitive hockey. Robert said, hey, Andrew, what do you think Florida residents only pay $64 tax per day for adult Disneyland? Is that a bargain? I wouldn't know. I have no idea. I mean, I've never been to Disneyland, and I don't live in Florida. I know Disneyland is fucking ridiculously expensive, so I guess if it's $60, it's cheaper than a Ranger ticket, so it's probably a good deal. 3 goals from the fourth line here for Pittsburgh, and the Rangers have checked out of this game for sure. Yep, they score again, 5-1. Yep. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. That penalty at the end of the second kind of really, I mean, I had a little bit of hope, only down by 2, but now all hope is gone. All hope is gone now. Easy game here for the Penguins. No fight back from the Rangers whatsoever. Another game where Quick is just left to dry out. Like an old fucking dingy, dank, sewer-ridden towel. And the Penguins are offsides. And then you said, trash team, trash. Everyone should start throwing cans. If this is MSG, maybe they would throw shit on the ice. You might see a jersey. I don't think I've ever seen a Rangers fan throw a jersey on the ice, but certainly this could be a game where they do that. So Rangers away record won't save them in this one. And we still got a lot of time to go here. 17 to go in the third. Rangers down by 4. Shot there, stopped by Quick. And now Quick's going after somebody. And there's a huge... You guys understand the frustration here for Jonathan Quick. I mean, he's doing whatever he could do to try to keep his team in this. Robertson's racked up here with Raquel. Fight, fight, fight. All right, so Quick has it, and then Suzanne was Rizzo, not Raquel. I can't even tell. They all got mixed up. Yeah, Quick has it. He doesn't like to. Jonathan Quick getting involved. That's funny. What do you say? You see the difference between the teams who were not afraid to make moves and to move bodies around, how far they've come in the past 2 years. Meanwhile, the Rangers have rested on their rep. And nothing else looks like we are light years behind other teams. Oh, yeah. It's hard for me to even classify the Rangers as an NHL team. They look like an AHL team out here. They really do. Oh, looking for more here. Zibanejad breaks up a play. Perot sends it in, goes after it. Has his stick knocked out of his hands. This one's set in here. Skinner's going to stop the play. Get a whistle. About 4 minutes gone by here in the third. I don't know why I'm so far behind here. Who? 700 career assists for who? I couldn't hear. The crowd is so loud. To Carlson? I think it's Carlson because they brought that up earlier in the game. Shot there, stopped by Skinner. Where's that check? Florida's residents could pay as high as $109 to $159 depending on the season, but promotional prices start at $64 to $79 day at Disneyland. So when you going? Probably never. Probably never. Last thing I can worry about right now is going to Disneyland. Puck here on the boards. Goes into the bench here for a whistle. Why is this got to be bittersweet for Mike Sullivan? He's watching his team get absolutely destroyed by his old team. Like, nobody's on this team anymore except for the 3 players. Letang, Crosby, and Malkin. So I don't understand how this is bittersweet for Sullivan. I'm not even sure what he means by that. Because Pittsburgh's winning this? Is that why? Sullivan's probably wishing he was coaching this Pittsburgh team. Rempe was going at it with somebody there. Rangers coming in. Shot here. Brodzinski. The flex out of play. Looks like Rangers are going to go to the power play here. Oh, shit. I didn't know you guys were talking. I had my screen frozen. Yeah, Lob is hurt. Ranger power play. Rangers aren't allowed in Disney. Mickey and Minnie took 5 minutes each for domestic fighting. Rempe fucking just bodied somebody over here. And then, of course, there's going to be a third man in. And I think that's the penalty because you can't just have third man in on a clean check. We've talked about that before. Not to mention, this dude is like a foot and a half shorter than Rempe. It's a cross-checking call. Well, Rangers did score a power play from the stick of Laffy. Rangers 1 for 2 on 2 shots. Let's see if the Rangers can make something happen here. Gavrikov drops it back. Zibanejad looks through. I mean, this power play looks so lost with Adam Fox, man. And Panarin as well. He might as well not even be a power play. Laffy. Nope. Pittsburgh gets it to center. Miller puts it in. Trocheck. Miller. Gavrikov now. Pittsburgh. Short-handed. Coming in. This is just ridiculous here. Did Quick even get a piece of that? Or did he just did Kindle miss that? Rangers, Laffy with it. Zibanejad over to Trocheck. Barely heard Trocheck's name in this game today. Barely heard his name. Trocheck down. Zibanejad. Morrow, one-timer. That one goes off the side of the net. Pittsburgh sends it down. 20 to go. Yeah, that's a bad shot by Zibanejad. I don't know why he's shooting from that angle. Because if you miss the puck, if you miss the net, the puck is going out of the zone. Lizotte, shorthanded here for Pittsburgh. Lizotte takes a bump. Power play is over. Did the Rangers even get a shot on that power play? I don't even know. They got shot 26-14 here. Shea makes a move here. Morrow on top of him. Robert said, well, next week we'll win, or we will see which winning QB will be saying, I'm going to Disneyland, Darnell or May. That's true. I forgot they say that in the Super Bowl. Well, he said they're going to be tears during the draft when they announce who we want. Those poor boys are going to cry knowing they're not having to play for the Rangers. Yeah, it's like worse than jail time, huh? What? Power play is... Yeah, power play was fucking abysmal. Power play was bad. I don't know if Quick got a piece of that shot from Kindle. Yeah, Laba's not coming back, so upper body injury for Laba. Shot there, stopped by Quick. He had to go east to west right there. Crosby would have elevated that. Probably would have. Nice hit. Rangers knock him down. Malkin. That's right. Pittsburgh wins this. It'll be 6 in a row. None of these, no, Pittsburgh won't fight. Rangers have tried to drop the gloves like 3 or 4 times. And Pittsburgh refuses to drop the gloves. I mean, they're up 5-1. Why would they, right? You know. So I think Borgen's going to the box here. Basil said, oh my God, Andrew, my dad just called me. And the first thing he says to me is, what the fuck is wrong with the Rangers? No. I wish I could answer that for your dad, because I think we have a bunch of people who are questioning that same fucking thing. My dad's been watching this whole game. He knows how bad this team is, and he's a Bruins fan. Right now, Bruins fans are giving us pity. That's bad when Boston fans are feeling bad for the Rangers. You know it's bad when Boston fans are feeling bad for a New York team. That'd be like the Red Sox so bad for the Yankees. Like, yeah, that season's cooked. That's pathetic. Pittsburgh going back to the power play. They're 1 for 4. We have a commercial break right here. I mean, this game can't get over soon enough, at least for me, man. I'd rather be standing outside naked than watching this. And it's like negative degrees over here. You've always felt bad for the Jets. Everyone does. Well, the Jets are a whole different story. I mean, they've just been bad since the Mark Sanchez days. I don't think they were ever good when they got Geno Smith. Then they get rid of what's-his-name, and he's going to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, people should feel bad for the Jets. Anytime they get rid of, it's like the Rangers. When they got rid of McDonough, when they got rid of Callahan, they go to Tampa. Tampa wins back-to-back Stanley Cups. 2 players that played their hearts out for the New York Rangers, and they couldn't do it. And as soon as they get traded, they go to other teams. They win championships. I'm pretty sure it's happened for the Mets too, but I can't think of something. I can't think of a team off the top of my head. Diaz could win a championship in LA, I think, right? Didn't Diaz go to the Dodgers? I think he did. This is the conference playoff picture here. The Rangers aren't even on the fucking cards here. I mean, they are so far out of it. They're not even on here. Three-way tie for that last wild card spot with Sabres, Canadiens, and Bruins. That'll be a big game tomorrow. Pittsburgh power play here. 1 for 4. Malkin goes back. Carlson shot there. Oh, trying to one-timer there, goes off the side of the net. 6 shots on the 4 power play attempts here. Rangers send it down. $11 to go in the period. Carlson over the line. Rangers on a break. It's Trocheck coming in short and it scores. Let's go. Something here. Rangers with I don't remember the last time the Rangers scored a shorty. Wow. I don't know what happened to the Pittsburgh defense here. The C split on the left and the right, gives Trocheck a full lane to the slot. And he doesn't miss this one. And like I said, I've barely heard Trocheck's name in this game. Little forehand, backhand, back to forehand action there. And Trocheck puts one in the net. Rangers scored. Yeah, Rangers scored. Sorry to hear you down to Bruins saying, hey, does he park his car at Harvard Yard? Nice Trocheck, a shorty. Yep, I agree. That's a forehand 4th time they scored a shorthanded goal this season. So Rangers special team has been good as far as how terrible this game is. They have a power play goal and a shorthanded goal. Shot there, stopped by Quick. Novak behind the net here for Pittsburgh. Second unit out here for Pittsburgh. Here's Kendall with it. Chidikoff now with it over the Rangers line. 10 minutes to go in this game. Shea moves it over. Noviak to the slot. Kendall. Rangers break it up. Kendall has it back, though. Chidikoff. Shot. That one stopped by Quick behind the net. Shot. Another stop by Quick. Shea. Shot there. Pittsburgh keeps it alive. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. That one almost went in. Blitz, thank you so much, man. Trocheck, Shorty, yay! Yes. Not too bad. Sorry, I'm trying to put it on the screen, but I think my thing is frozen. Oh, I see what Aaron has to deal with when she does this shit. Skinner with a big stop. All right. I mean, I still don't think the Rangers are going to win this. We got a commercial break. Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to get on the screen. It says Trocheck Shorty, yay! No bag today, man. No bag today. Looks like I got back from dinner and caught it. Nice. Well, at least you got to catch something worth catching in this fucking game. Yes, I'm sure Aaron knows the score in this game. I've been screaming about it for fucking almost 3 hours. I mean, this game is still cooked for the Rangers, definitely, but... Sorry, guys. I'm trying to... Thank you, guys. Cheers, buddy. Cheers. Thank you, man. Yeah, I seriously can't remember the last time Rangers put a shorty in the back of the net. Look at PK Subban. This dude is such a clown, man. Such a clown. Shots on goal, 9. Well, Rangers are actually out shooting Pittsburgh briefly in this period with 8:47 to go. Yeah, I got the screen like an idiot. Imagine the Rangers came back to win this. Shots are 30, Pittsburgh 17, Rangers. Rangers trying to get this puck out, looking for the breakout play. Pittsburgh takes it back. Shot here, stopped by Quick. Yeah, talking about all the injuries here that the Rangers have. Laba. Stop by quick. Lava. Fox. Shesterkin. Panarin's on the trading block. Edstrom's still out. It's been an injury-ridden season here for the Rangers. And losing Shesterkin was huge because, like, at least Shesterkin, I'm not saying Quick won't give you a chance to win a game, but Igor will always give you a chance to win a game. Crosby misses. Back to Crosby behind the net. Carlson, one-timer there, fanned on it. Oh, it looks like the Pittsburgh crowd's having a great time. The Rangers might have a chance here. Trying to get it to Perreault. Goes off of his stick. Perreault, sharp angle shot. PK is one of the announcers. Yeah, PK Subban. He was on the cover of NHL. I don't remember what cover he was on. But he was a Nashville Predator. He used to play for Jersey, too. Stop by Quick here. Timmy, what's going on? Drink something. What's going on, Timmy? Yeah, you know, you're always drinking something when you're watching this team. Back February 26th, yeah. Well, I definitely think he'll be back after the Olympic break. They're always pushing these injuries farther and farther back. So, but I think that one's fair to agree with. I know you're supposed to be back before then, but there's no reason to bring him back. The season's over, so like maybe not mathematically, but I think it's safe to say the Rangers are not making a playoff spot here. They have 50 fucking points. The team ahead of them has 56, I believe, or 57. So it's just they have to win like every game here on out. They have to win like every game, and it's just not something the Rangers could do. Might have said, how does the Rangers even get onto national television? Well, all these games are already, these schedules and these broadcasts are already predetermined, no matter how good or bad the team's doing. So it's not like they're like, oh, the Rangers are shit. Let's put them on national TV, you know? Oh, boy. Shot here. Quick somehow made a stop on that one. A glorious chance there for the Penguins. Rangers here. Pick it up in their own end. Oh, God. What a diving play there. Rangers knock it out. Hoffman. Rangers pick it up. Shot from the blue line. Skinner made the stop. Radish is there. Back around the net. Radish putting pressure on. Nice hit. Puck out of the zone. Gavrikov. Trocheck. Cuts in. Trocheck. Behind the net. Trocheck. One-timer there. Scores. Gavrikov. And now it's 5-3. Let's go. Things getting a little interesting here. All right. Rangers getting burned by the older generation, as always. 3-5. Gavrikov. Robert says, I saw. Flip said, yay, Kathy. Yeah, I don't think Skinner ever saw this. Rempe was in front, providing the screen. Well, now we can look at a goalie poll like now, and maybe it's only a 2-goal game with about 4:30 to go. So you got to think about Quick getting to the bench like the next possession, really. Shot there, wide. Waterspoon keeps it in. Stopped at the blue line here. I mean, it's still highly unlikely the Rangers are going to come back and win this. I'm actually surprised they've made it a 2-goal game here late in the third. Four to go here. This is going to be one of those situations where it's like too little, too late for the Rangers. Like, you come out here, you play a good third period, but you let the rest of the game get away from you. So, you know, there might have been a chance you could have won this game. But you always have these terrible fucking starts. Like, shot here. That one goes high around the boards. Back into the Pittsburgh end. 3:25 to go. Quick. I'm not looking at any of the chat until the end of this. No, I'll look at it now. Fuck it. Yeah, that was a great shot by Gavrikov. I'm not going to lie. I mean, here's it. Top shedder right there over the shoulder of Skinner. Thank you again, Lips, man. Really appreciate it. Nice to finally get a short-handed goal. Thank you, brother. Yeah, it should be a good game tomorrow with the Bolts and the Bruins. Maybe I'll have to check that out. Third period, shot 7. Third period, 7-13. I didn't think the Raiders being outshot that poorly. I thought it was closer than that. Thank you guys again for hanging out, man. Appreciate you guys coming in here on your Saturday, watching this dog water team. Could be literally doing anything else, but thank you for popping in here. And we'll be back in full force on Thursday for a game that's probably going to be rougher than this, which will be Rangers and Canes. And then after that, we won't have to worry about any Ranger hockey for 2 weeks. So we're keeping an eye on the USA team, though, that's for sure. I used to watch a lot of the Olympics when it was like in a time zone that was manageable. But I don't know if they have the schedule up for the ice hockey tournament yet. I'm sure they do because it's coming up. But if you guys do know in the Discord, let me know when USA is playing, and maybe I'll have it on in the background or something. Robertson giving up those 2 early goals in the third didn't help, or would be all tied up. No. I mean, it certainly would be a lot more competitive if we didn't give up those goals, you know. And then that late period Cooley goal, kind of really screwed us over because they came out and scored early here. 6 comebacks wins in a third period for the Rangers, tied for 4th. I don't even believe that, to be honest. They've come back and won games in the third 6 times. When the fuck did that happen? They're probably all on the road. I know the one was at the Garden when we beat Boston. And the other 5 have to be on the road. Rangers got to get this puck, though. They got to send Quick to the bench with only 2:50 to go here. It's definitely time for Quick to go. But they got to get it in deep. Quick to the bench. Extra attacker out here for the Rangers. Uh-oh, that's going to do it. Yep. Goal, Pittsburgh. That's going to do it. 6-3. Yep, empty net. Rangers owe us all dinner after this screwing. Open net, game's over. 6-3, not shocked at all. Yeah, I don't think anyone here is shocked with this result. You know, you're never shocked at the result. You're just going to be shocked about how you get there with this Ranger team. You all knew we were going to lose this game. So Rangers will drop 3 in a row. It's still 2:30 to go in this game. I mean, I know it's you guys. The game's probably over for you guys. So I'm actually shocked the Rangers were able to muster up 3 goals, to be honest. You know, at one point I thought this was going to be a straight shutout. Pittsburgh here pushes it up. Rangers over the line here. Cutting in. Back to the blue line. Shot there. Rangers making a change here. This one dumped in. Puck out of the zone, minute 30. This game might be over for some of you guys, but I'm just gonna watch it here till the end. Malkin can't fight, dude. The dude is like 50. No way Malkin's dropping the gloves. This one tossed up the right. Trocheck, Laffy shot, scores. Wow. It's that Laffy Tuffy. I'm only giving him one part of the dance. Okay, Race. That's Laffy's second of the game. It's a little just passed here by Trocheck, you know. Kind of a sloppy play on Pittsburgh's end. They kind of go soft to the puck here. Trocheck first man in on it. Wow. Okay. I guess you pulled the goalie again down. I mean, you got to. They're calling a timeout here. Okay, this doesn't look as bad as a beatdown 6-4. I don't remember the last time the Rangers scored 4. Was it the Flyers game? I'm so tired of saying I don't remember the last time because it's so far in between that this team does anything positive that I never fucking remember when it happens. Don't remember shorties. Don't remember the last time they put more than 4 up. Don't remember the last time they did back-to-back wins. Don't remember, you know, it's just that's how inconsistent this team is. You never remember when's the last time they do something positive. I might have went off the stick, the defenseman's stick there. But it's going to be Laffy's goal. Yeah, I went off the stick of Kulak here. It's not going. I'm going to look at the chat after I read for this last minute. Quick to the bench. Rangers battling here. Back to the blue line. Gavrikov has a goal here in this period. Miller down low. Laffy 2 goals in this one. So the Rangers have 2 goals in them. Shot here. That was blocked. Where's the puck? Puck out of the zone now because this game's over. I'm not sharing with people doing their job at this point. I hear you. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Maybe he said, yay! Remember said, no, stick. It went off the stick. Yeah, I saw that. Throw check here on the draw. 26 to go. Oh, puck out of the zone. Just probably going to do it here. 20 to go. Miller cuts in. Miller to the blue line. Shot. Rebound. It goes in. with 10 to go. Oh, it's the wrong fucking side. And it's 6-5 now with 10 to go. I know the game's probably over. I'm not looking at the. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not looking at the chat. Cooley in front here. Okay, all right. Wow. Well, they're getting aggressive here. They have 4 guys lined up on the red line for the aggressive breakout. But you have to win the face-off or this game's over. Six-5 Pittsburgh and a spirited effort here in the third period. Rangers do win it. Damn it, no, they send it down. That's going to do it. Oh, there's an icing. I know this game is probably over. I want to look at the chat, but I have to wait it out in the last 3 seconds because I know there's like no time for them to score. I mean, if you win the faceoff, you have a chance from the blue line, or you can knock it to the winger here. Trocheck's on the draw. He's been pretty good on draws all season, really. Doesn't matter. Rangers don't win it. Game's over. Pittsburgh wins it. Rangers, again, this game could have gone to overtime for so many different reasons, man. Pittsburgh wins it 6-5. Thank you guys. Before everyone leaves, thank you so much for hanging out, man. Thank you for the super chats. Alley Cat, Slim, John Murphy, Lips. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much. Me and Aaron will both be back Thursday for the Carolina game for sure, which is probably going to be a beatdown. Penguins win. That is so Rangers. Yep. Icing again. If you told me there would be 11 goals scored in this game, I would have thought the Rangers lost 10-1. So that's not too bad. I know, but they had you start to think about the 2 early goals they gave away in the first. And you're like, fuck, man, maybe we could have won this game. The end of the period Cooley goal or Cooley penalty at the end of the second, which led to a Pittsburgh power play goal early in the third. You take that penalty away, this game could be tied and could be going to overtime. And Whitney says at the end of the day, I still lost $20. Sorry, Whitney. Sorry. You should know better to bet on this team, man. You should know better than that. I like the faith, though. Lost the face off 6-5. Yep. If I had been a horrible person to bet against them, not them at the start of the season, I'd be able to afford a down payment on a house by now. Yeah, especially if they were playing home games. They score 5 and can't win. It's a shame, really. Yeah, and again, I don't remember the last time they scored 4. I don't remember the last time they scored 5. Shots on goal. Shots on goal. 20 Rangers, 35 final. Slim, thank you again, man. $3 from Slim with the thumbs up bird thing. Thank you, Slim, man. Thank you. Hold on a second. Trying to get. This is tough, man. I give Aaron a lot of credit for doing this. Okay. Thank you, Slim. Thank you. $3 from Slim. Cheers, brother. Cheers. Thank you so much, man. Cheers, buddy. Peace. Have a good night, man. Peace out. So, I mean, I'll look at the stats real quick. Just just for the hell of it. Yeah, thank you, everybody, for hanging out. Thank you again to Alley Cat, Slim, John Murphy, Lips, and Slim again, man. Thank you so much. So let's see what the... Oh, man, these fucking Rangers, man. They never show up till, like, the last fucking period. Lips, I'll see you later, man. Thank you so much. So real quick, we'll just go over and let you guys enjoy the rest of your Saturday because they're fucking lost here for us. 3 in a row. Laffy, 2 goals, 4 shots. He did have an assist, so a 3-point game for Laffy. Not bad for somebody who's been shit talking. We just need him to stay steady with it. Trocheck, 3-point game, a goal, 2 assists on 1 shot. Gavrikov, a goal and assist. Schneider an assist. Miller an assist. Bradinsky an assist. Robertson an assist. Sabanich an assist. Cooley a goal late. He had 3 shots on goal. Perot had 2. Vakanainen had 2. Oregon had 1. Laffy with 4. I hate to say as much as people hate Laffy, he's probably the best player in this game. Quick doing what Quick does. Trying to keep his team in the game. It's not enough. You know, poor Quick, man. He deserves better. 3 cup winner. You know, grew up as a Rangers fan his entire life. Won cups with LA. You know, comes over here and, you know, hopefully the circumstances can be different if he plays again with us. The injuries are plaguing us. He's got more workload now because Shesterkin's out. Defense does not look sharp. Bad starts to games. Can't blame him for every goal. If it's a goal that Quick lets in, I'll be like, you should stop that. But let's say like 80% of the time, it's really not Quick's fault, unless it's just one that gets by him, which does not happen often because he's that much of a veteran. But it does happen. It does happen. And not having Shesterkin, Fox, Panarin's gone, so we have to come to terms with that. But not having Fox on this power play is pretty brutal. As not having in general, a 5-on-5 as well is pretty brutal as well. And now Laba, we don't know what's going on with Laba. He's injured. I personally think the season's done. I like to be an optimist as long as I can, but there's too many injuries. We're trading away our top guys. Our top goalie's out. I mean, you got to be a realist about it. I mean, the retool is underway. I'm saying thanks, Slim. Tony, what's going on? I've been watching the Rangers for 53 years. Never seen a joke team like this. I hear you. Nick said, is Erin okay? Yeah, she's still a little under the weather here. But she should be fine. We're back Thursday, full force. Tony said, Sully needs to go. He was never a cup-winning coach. He won 2 cups with Pittsburgh, but I do credit that a lot to having a very young Crosby, a very young Malkin, and a very young Letang, who are all 3 former HOF players. I mean, they're all going to be in the Hall of Fame. So, like, a coach can't help the team. He can only do so much. He can't go out there and score for the team. So I understand if people think he's underrated. I mean, when we had Peter Laviolette, everyone said he was like going to bring us to the cup. I mean, he almost did. And you know how that goes. You know, you have one bad season and the pitchforks and the torches come out. So I can understand why Rangers fans want him out. You know, his first year, this is not a very good showing. It's not. But I can't blame everything on him, not when the organization is being run by Chris Drury and Dolan, and they refuse to make a change in the GM mode and keep making these boneheaded plays. I cannot blame Sullivan for all of it. I can't. But I understand why fans want him out. I do understand that part. Slim said, I want another cup before I pass so badly. Slim, I understand, man. I would like to see. I didn't get to see. I was alive. I didn't get to see the Rangers really win the cup in '94. I've gone back and watched the highlights. I'd like to watch them win a cup, cover them winning a cup, celebrate with everybody, watching the Rangers be a good team and win a cup, even if it's just one. Just one. Since I've become like a diehard Rangers fan. Nick said somebody has to go. Tony said even the Smurfs of the 80s were better than this team. I don't even know what that means. I know the 80s were a rough time for the Rangers. I've heard that before. I've never gone back and watched any of that stuff, but I've heard that it was pretty brutal. 3 stars of the game. Arcari, Monta. I think these are all Well, the first two are obviously not Rangers, but I think those first two are from the fourth line of Pittsburgh, and that's crazy that the fourth line had as many goals as they do. Normally, that's not a goal-scoring line. But, Rangers find ways to make other teams look good, other lines look better, and the goalies look good. And you see what I was talking about Skinner? He let in a bunch of weak ones in the third. Skinner's not the greatest goalie. I think Quick is better than Skinner, and I think Quick is got 10 years on Skinner. Slim said, I celebrated in Vegas my 70th birthday last week, and time's running out for my Rangers to win a cup before I'm gone. So, no, Slim, you got plenty of time left, man. The Rangers are going to figure it out. Brother, they're going to get something going here. I try to keep the faith. I'm coming to the terms that this season's pretty much done, just because everything I stated 2 minutes ago. I don't know. Probably Drury really has to go. Chris Drury has to go. And you got to start getting – unless he can – in my opinion, this is his last year to salvage his job. And if another letter goes out – because we had a letter in 2018 to the fans about how shit this team is. Now we have a letter in 2026 about how shit this team is. That's too close for two letters to be out here. That's two rebuilds that this guy is potentially fucked up here for us with first and second draft picks between Laffy and Kakko. And, a lot of people don't like the Shesterkin deal. They overpaid. I think he's played great this season. I think he's given this team every chance to win. Every single game he's been between the pipes in this game. And not having him and not having Fox and Panarin gone, it hurts this team a lot. It really does. Shots on goal, period. 9-11, Pittsburgh. Second, Pittsburgh 10, Rangers 2. That's sad. See, this game could have been different if the Rangers showed a little more grit in that second period. 2 fucking shots. I know one of them went in, but come on, that's unacceptable. That's unacceptable for a professional hockey team. 26 likes. Thank you, RJ. Since that oops, terms, sorry, it's all up. And Reese, what's going on, Reese? He just says E. Okay, guys, we're all caught up. I'm going to shut it down. We'll be back Thursday for Rangers in Carolina at 7. I think that's a home game for Carolina. It doesn't even matter if it's a home game or not because Rangers can't win regardless. Slim said that would be cool, Andrew, for you to announce the Stanley Cup final. Awesome. It'd be amazing, man. It'd be amazing. It'd be amazing if the Rangers could even get there, let alone, me calling it on YouTube would be amazing. But having them get there would really be even more. Nick, have a good night, man. He says 9-0. Next game, Thursday, February, Carol. Oh, it's at Rangers. Okay, so Rangers will close out before the Olympic break. It'll be a home game. Yay! Another home game for the Rangers before we have 2 weeks off. All right, guys, I'm shutting it down. Thank you so much again for hanging out. Appreciate you guys being here, spending your time watching this team. It was almost a comeback. It would have been a legendary comeback, in my opinion, probably the best comeback of all season, but Rangers let a couple of things slip away. They couldn't do it. Early goals, bad penalties. You know how it goes. Typical Ranger hockey. So, guys, I'll let you go, and we'll be back Thursday. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Thank you so much. Peace out, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Have a good night, and fuck this Ranger team. Peace out, guys.